the point is your sobriety.
Yeah. And like finding an emotional balance, you know?
You just said you found an amazing balance.
So these two Euphoria specials were written and designed for these COVID times. So it was always in the plan to do it safely. That made it, of course, easier to shoot it. But at the same time, what we could learn from this pandemic is that we get a better idea of what's really necessary when we're shooting a movie or a show. I think it was a good take away from these two episodes that we could work in a more efficient way in the future.
So it wasn't just kissing, you two talked about being together.
We were trying to experiment where this show should go, because obviously we don't want to repeat ourselves in the second season. And I think these two special episodes of Euphoria gave us an opportunity to experiment a little bit and try to find our way to the next season. It really showed us a lot of opportunities that this show has. And I think you can see it on a stylistic level. It's more relaxed, I think. We introduced film instead of digital, so that's probably will remain for season 2. And it's just a little more mature approach to the visual style. When you're shooting two people talking in a diner for 40 minutes, that's totally a different approach than when you have like 120 scenes in an episode. It's way more laid back or slower, but at the same time it's a more detailed work. You have to focus way more on the details and the close-up. You have to focus way more on certain defocused backgrounds. I mean, I really love or take pleasure in finessing. Hunter Schafer is a co-writer on the second episode of the special episodes, but evolved into something where we prepped the whole episode together, the three of us. It was Sam, Hunter, and myself in those sets figuring out how to shoot this episode. And I think her style and just the way she looks at things obviously influenced how we ended up shooting this episode. She did storyboards or just like reference images of how she imagines certain things, and that had, I think, a huge impact on what ended up being the show. We were trying a lot of lenses, and I think it was a mixture of things for the second episode. Colors are just lenses I really like from way back, and it felt right for that more structural location. And then moving forward, we decided to shoot on Cooks because they're just a little newer, a little sharper lenses than the Kowas. But at the same time, we could detune them, or actually Matt Colsey from RE did a very interesting detune on those lenses that we enjoyed using. And also I think we used some uncoated super speeds as well for certain shots. So the approach was to put together a specially curated set of lenses for this episode, and I think that's the approach for season 2 as well.
We talked about getting matching tattoos on the inside of our lips.
Did you?